Hello, hello, all my beautiful people. I hope all the sunshines had a beautiful, wonderful Merry Christmas. And I'm out here on the road driving right now. Everybody cross your fingers. I only have today and tomorrow, and then the next day's payday. I done filled my car up twice. I didn't factor idling time into what I need gas-wise, I guess. But, oh well. I'm getting ready to put my last $7 in the gas tank till payday, but I'm going to make it. And I have a payday coming. Y'all heard that. Payday coming. Not a YouTube payday, a paycheck payday. And everything I drive today goes on that paycheck. Today's the cutoff. So I'm trying to get 2 more orders in. I got one to do in 30 minutes. And then I'm hoping to grab this one at 7:45 tonight. And then if I get lucky, something else will pop. But so far, that's it. I'm going to take what I'm given, though, and be happy. Because at least I have a job now, you know. Y'all dig? Oh. Now, let's talk about summer. So not a whole lot new has come out. It almost feels like that we got a whole lot of information that was a whole lot of nothing right there at Christmas. And then, bam, smack with the wall again, y'all. How many times is this going to happen? That we get some info and then we get smacked again. We get some info and then we get smacked again. I couldn't tell you, I don't know. What I do know is I have, what I'm going to be doing is going back over my notes and rewatching each video. That's what I've been working on. And taking new notes along with my old notes. Then after I watch each time that they've been on the news or whatever, I'm going to do a video and read over what notes that I take kind of just freehand during the video. And compare those with my previous notes during the video. See what's the same and what's different. You know, perspective is a huge thing, you guys. Because when I see Candace, I get conflicted. In the video, the Sermon on the Mount, there's so much guilt flying around. You know, between the looks shared between the two and everything else. And then when you go to, I call it the Mom Patrol video, by the water at Warrior's Path, where it is actually a state maintained park. And there's something that nobody has talked about, by the way, that my crew and I got to give Lady Justice and her family props because they're the ones that found it. But there's a whole lot of the it's geo-tracking, geo-something, and geocaching that goes on in that area. There's a lot of the old, there used to be ammunition boxes in the military. There's a lot of those. And in each one you'll find a writing instrument and a tablet, usually in a Ziploc bag so they don't draw moisture and get wet, get moldy. And various toys like stickers and little bitty, you know, like gumball machine type toys. So would it interest anybody to know? And yeah, I have pictures. They're already up on the Patreon. And if you want to go see those, I suggest the lowest, I tell everybody this, the lowest amount on Patreon, because it won't allow me to change it. I've tried to change it and go back and go down. It won't let me. So anybody that subs to the Patreon, just do the $3 one. Don't do anything higher unless you're just trying to make an extra donation to me or something. Because the $3 one is all you need. I post everything to that. The only thing you can do on the $9 and $25 that you can't do on the $3 one is see any special live streams, which I haven't done because I've not received requests from you guys for it, or a one-on-one live video chat. That's the only thing that you get. Anyway, the geocaching, there's really some interesting notations. And notations, here's what's important. There's notations on the 14th of June that was in that notebook, on that, just that one we found. And I was told by the park ranger that there is multiple of those geocache stash boxes, whatever you call them, in that area, that it's a big thing there. Now, why is that important? Well, weren't they supposed to be there on the 15th? Wouldn't you want to know if anybody else saw them there on the 15th? Or the 14th? Or the 13th, for that matter, even the 12th? And saw Summer with them? Absolutely, you would want to know. So, why has law enforcement not picked those geocache boxes up and found those? And took those tablets in? Because in the notations, and if you look at the pictures, on June the 14th, 2021, there's notes in there. There's notes in there, right around those dates, with names and initials. I think we should have been able to find those. Law enforcement should have those marked as evidence and should be hunting who wrote those notes, so they can talk to those people. To me, y'all dropped the ball a little bit right there, boo-boos. Sorry, not sorry. Not calling nobody out. But, yeah, I'm not saying you're going to find the clue to what happened to her that day. But what you are going to be able to do is possibly verify that they were there at the time and date that they say. Or that they were there a different day, right around that time, and that something did or did not happen while they were there. You definitely are going to have questions to be able to ask that it doesn't look like y'all did. I mean, just my humble opinion. That's all, my humble opinion. But it's enough, ain't it? Don't y'all think that that's quite enough? Now, I don't know what y'all think or feel, and I would love to see your thoughts in the comments. I'm still waiting on you guys to help me come up with 10 questions to ask people at the shopping center. So, my question is, why at the point where we did in October, the 4-month anniversary of missing, were we able to find these geocache boxes? And they were still there and intact. I posted all the pictures showing all the contents, everything, like I said, on my Patreon account. I've not talked about this until today. I was waiting to hear from Lady Justice and her team and making sure she hadn't put this information out, or she had an opportunity to put it out first. I feel like we waited since October 15th, or I have, to mention it, to say anything about it. And they're, like I said, they're posted on my Patreon account for anybody that wants to go and look at them and comment. Let me know what you think. I personally don't think that we should have been able to find them. If searching had occurred, this is my question. If searching had occurred like we've been told it has, why were these boxes not stumbled upon? Why were they not found and gone through? And if they were, why would you put them right back? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. 2 and 2 right now is not making 4. And I want your thoughts on it. Did nobody think to look that, we saw there's names and dates and where they were at, what they did a lot of places. Some of them, there's some very vulgar content, and it goes back multiple years. I understand that. But the ones that were current, the one that is 2021, the one that was right around the time this little girl was reported missing, isn't that an avenue that deserves investigation? What are you guys' thoughts on that? Like, I mean, I get it, but at the very least, it wasn't reported they were there on the 14th. And we've got these people that were there on the 14th that signed this tablet, this geocaching thing. So we go and we ask these people, hey, did you see them? And miraculously, they identify CW, Summer, H, maybe even Grandis, or maybe Allie, or maybe someone else that we're not aware as being there on the 14th.